Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great Wednesday and a great week. Well, today we're going to be working on the red pavilion that I got from PaintSomeWay earlier last month, or the first part of this month, maybe? No, it had to have been in May. Yeah. So today we're going to be working right here on the clouds, and I thought that would be the easiest. And I was gonna see what color I had, color number. It's called 316, and it's kind of a pinky purple. I don't know, kind of a plum color, if you will. Let me pull you down so everybody can see what is going on. And I have my needle minder, or well, I call it a needle minder threader, and I'm not sure which store exactly I got this one from, but I really like it, and I thought it suited today, so yeah, it's holding my needles. So what is everybody up to? It is like the middle of the week. How did we get here already? I mean, come on, seriously? I don't know. It was just the weekend, right? Oh, this is an 11 count, and I'm using 3 strands. I think I've covered all the logistics here. Jeepers creepers. I will be glad when I get done today. Yeah, it's just been a long week. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yesterday, it just was like every time I got ready to go do something, 5 people would pull up in the parking lot, I swear. So, I'm like, okay, didn't want to go do that. And I did there was 2 of us until about 6:30, because the other girl, she had to go to her physical therapy. I told you she had surgery and everything. So when she got back, she just, worked that time that she was gone. So that was cool. So at least I had somebody till 6:30, and it was kind of like that, just sporadic, And then after she left, it was dead as a doornail practically. I mean, it was just nothing. So I don't know. I got coffee today because I need coffee. Yeah. I did not know what I was going to do a video on today. Some days are just absolutely like that, Some days, oh, I'm going to work on that. Yep, no, not today. Not real sure. So I found this, and I went, yeah, I can do that, because this is an easy one to stitch on. And in the end, I will take all the pins off and show you what part of the pavilion that I got done. But I haven't stitched on this for a couple weeks, maybe even longer. But I did make some progress on that center building. Like, I've got the first top part that, like, I think it's this roof. I haven't got that roof stuff done. So, yeah. But I really like this. And it is a, what was that, 50 by 50. So far so good. I'm liking the way that building is turning out. I don't know about the little building or anything, or what it'll look like, but the center building is really good. And it's not confetti hell. I think that's another reason why I like, this pattern, because some of them, take New Orleans or London, both of those, I swear, you can't go a square inch without you having to put in 40 different colors. I really got to be in the mood to work on that one. It's like, just pick a color, any color will do, but you won't make any progress. Yeah. So, and as you notice, I'm doing like 4x4 square here, but I usually do like a 6x6 square And that way, not before. I used to go all the way down to where this ended. Then I come all the way back and all the way back. Well, it makes a ridge because you're going in. When I'm doing the sewing method, it's going from left to right and right to left. It just makes a ridge. So I think it was Brenda, trying to give credit where credit's due. It might not have been. And I'm sure other people have said this. Said that when you're filling in something, and she's on, doing it counted, but I think that the same principle works for both. But she said if you do 6 squares up, 6 squares over, and 6 squares down, and 6 squares over again, that it won't make that ridge. So I tried it and it worked. So that's what I've been doing ever since. So no grandiose plans for the weekend. I have no idea. It has been not a crappy week. I mean, just weather-wise, the sun will be out in the morning and it'll look all bright and cheery. And then by the afternoon, you got all these stupid clouds everywhere. I mean, yesterday, from the time I got there at 2 o'clock till the time I left, it was sprinkling. But it'd sprinkle for 5 minutes. The pavement, it would dry up. It'd sprinkle again. Do this all time I was there. It never really poured or rained really hard or anything. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, and it was like 50-some degrees. I know that's not freezing, but yeah. I'm glad I wore my long pants to work instead of shorts because, I wasn't all that optimistic about the fact that it may or may not rain. Yeah, it's awesome. At one point, it looked like it was snowing on top of the mountains. Yeah. And when we lose the mountains, that's when it gets all clouded over the mountains. You can't see them at all. It usually either snows or rains. Yeah. It did that 3 times. Never got a thing. But it looked like it was either pouring or snowing up on top of the mountain. So I'd say it's just pretty messed up there somewhere. Oh, I heard something. I didn't know what it was. Oh, it's a plane way off in the distance. Oh, my goodness. So, like I said, no grandiose plans for the weekend. My daughter put on a short yesterday. I was like shocked. She does, her gold panning and stuff. And she made a little short. She has this thing that tilts sideways. And it moves in a round circle like this. And it has not little, but kind of bigger, just real teeny tiny edges on it. And she runs the water and it turns. And she can put dirt in there and the dirt goes around, and then the gold gets separated from all the dirt. So that's what she was doing her little short on. She likes to put shorts on every once in a while. The name of her channel is Amber Royce. That's Royce. I think it's 2 words. I don't know, I'm so used to looking at the way that's all spelled out. I can't remember if it's separated or all one word, But check out her channel. She's got a few little shorts. She puts on the birds sometimes. They're flying around because they live not in the country. They just live where there's bigger plots of land, but not to the point where people are doing crops or, big farm animals. Now the guy across the road from her has 3 horses, but it's not like he has a large area. So I think it's, I don't know if it's incorporated or unincorporated. So, whoa, we're going to lose that thread. Last night I worked a little bit on the koi, the Tai Chi koi. I put in maybe 1 whole thread, you know, all 6 strands of 1 thread. Where's my, oh, I moved it. Goodness. I didn't sleep worth a dang. I don't know. We're just having a week. Come on, get in the hole. So I don't know if it's supposed to rain all weekend or just what. My daughter hasn't mentioned wanting to go anywhere, you know. And we got like 2 days, like Thursday and Friday, because they don't have a boys and girls club. Just wanted to back it out a little bit. On the weekend at all. It's just Monday through Friday. I don't think she said, well, it is Father's Day, but I have no idea. None whatsoever. I thought if it was nice, I might do a video like in the park or something, but I think I might reserve that for like during the week, you know, when there's not a lot of people here, there, and everywhere. But it's just not been nice, you know. It's been cloudy, and like I said, you get about 2.5 hours of sunshine, and then, yep, here comes the clouds. I'm like, okie dokie, never mind. Of course, last weekend I did get to sit out on the porch a little bit, but I wouldn't say that it was for a long period of time. I think we're probably talking a total of an hour in 2 days. So, yeah. But it was nice, and it wasn't doing anything, and the sun was out, and the birds were just having a field day after all this rain. I had to go put, what do you call it, birdseed in their feeder. I was, oh, it's going to pour, you know, I don't want to put the seed in there because it'll get wet and blah, blah, blah. So, I just did it yesterday. They just were happy as the lark. So, you never know. The cat, she's not up to too much. I don't know where she is this morning. Of course, when I get out her bowl and put her stuff in there, she knows, so she's now coming to that. That's a plus. I always let her sniff her bowl after I get the food in it. And she'll do that. She's 2 feet away from me, you know, arm's length away, but she won't let me, you know, as soon as I make a move to touch her or whatever, that ain't happening. I'm like, okay. And she waits until I'm completely out of the kitchen before she comes and eats. The other night I was getting ready for bed, and I was getting ready to turn off the light, and she jumped up on the bed, like on her side. And she's just staring at me. I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. And I went to move to lay down and she jumped up. I'm like, okay, what was that about? Okay. We'll just go with it. Good night, cat. Good. I got nothing. I have no idea what the hell that was about. So, I don't know if we're making progress or not making progress. We're just letting her do her thing, and I'm doing my thing. And there will be 3 of us today, so that's even better. I have 1 on the register, and the other 2 of us putting stuff away because she can't hold boxes or rip open boxes, stuff like that. So I'll get to do all that happy stuff. So put my roller skates on today and go to work. Oh my goodness. I don't know how big that order is going to be. Yike. So I don't know. She ordered extra for Father's Day, you know. There's been a lot of campers coming and going, you know, for Monday and Tuesday when I was at work. So I don't know where they're all going, or if there's something special going on or whatever. Or people just on vacation. About got this corner done here, but I don't think this thread's going to go quite that far. Sure is pretty color, though. Looks like something that ought to be in a Blackbird design. It's that muted mauve, if you will. Sure it's pretty, though. Been stitched on my Blackbird stuff in a long time. I did get Louisa Cullimore back into the hoop, and I did about 1 letter or whatever, because now we're to the bigger letters. Jeez. Yeah, and then I had to go to work, so that didn't last very long. But it's still in the hoop. Once I get it in the hoop, I know it's there, so I can just pick it up, and maybe I'll try to get like the rest of that page done. Oh my goodness. It's just forever. I was listening to, I think it's Stitch Roadies. She went to the Bristol, we'll call it event, Bristol weekend that they had at the attic in Arizona. Yeah. I'm all over the place there. Stop it, Laura. I almost started stitching on the purple. Yeah, that would have been nice to meet Nicola Parkman and see all the things. I was talking to the lady at work, and I asked her if she had turned off her heat for the summer. She said no. I'm glad I'm not the only one that still has their heat on. And it's June. Do you know how irritating that is? Yeah. Not that it runs a whole lot, you know. But I find that just too much. I just, really? And I messed up last night. I have this little heater. It's like skinny thing. And, you know, it's just meant for one room, you know. And usually when I go to bed, I put it on the lowest heat setting, you know, just to kind of take chill off. I whipped it up to the highest setting and had it blowing towards the bed. I woke up, I was like sweating. It was horrible. Just horrible. So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that again because it really wasn't all that cold. I don't know what got into me. This, I think it was Sunday, I made macaroni and cheese, like the shells and cheese, Velveeta type shells and cheese. Every once in a while I gotta have macaroni and cheese. I don't know what the heck it is. I really don't. And I got these, I don't know, I'd never seen them before. It was Johnsonville. Cut up, I think it was beef, smoked beef sausage that was already cut and ready to just put into something. I'll never get those again. I prefer the kind you have to cut yourself. So, yeah. I fixed 2 boxes. Yep, 2 boxes. I don't know what I was thinking. But, yeah, I think I'll have that tonight. I finally got my Bavarian sauerkraut and corned beef fixed last night, so I think we have to finish up the mac and cheese. I know, a long time ago, we were really poor. When I was married and we had 2 kids and blah, blah, blah. And we were always making macaroni and cheese. That was way before shells and cheese, so you had to make it from scratch. You know, back in the dark ages. I know, it's unbelievable, ain't it? And, yeah, up to now, you know, it's like, not so often do I want macaroni and cheese. But every once in a while, and it's easy to fix the Velveeta shells and cheese. Yeah. I'm trying to get to the top of this. Of course, they had to throw in a green line in between everything else. Oh, crap. I did it wrong. Son of a gun. Did not mean to do that. I'm doing half cross all the way up, but come on. I messed up and made a cross on one of them, but it was just one, so we're good. I haven't watched anything decent on Netflix in a while. I don't know. I've been watching Grey's Anatomy. I just put it on, and it goes for, what, 17, 18 seasons, maybe 19 at this point? I don't know. And that way I don't have to pay attention too terribly much. But, yeah, just nothing of any, significance that I really want to pass on. I tried to watch Baby Boss. I was like, no, we're good. I That's something light. Yeah, let's watch something light, something different. Kid cartoon. No, not happening. Got to watch Aquaman, the movie, at my daughter's house while we were diamond painting. But yeah, I'd never seen that, so that was kind of different. I don't know. You just get past action adventure, you know? We used to watch those kind of movies all the time. Schwarzenegger, Bruce Willis, all the time, left, right. Now it's like, okay, that's just too much running around. Slow down. You're good. Alright, well, we got all that part done. Alright, guys. Well, oh, I was going to show you. Hang on. Let me get that out of the way. Set that right over there. So there is the top. Let me back you out. The top, like I said, I don't have everything on that very, very top done. Just like, chink. There's another whole place, but it's coming out good, I think. So I have to go back and work on that. I didn't want to work on that today because it's in the center and it's hard to hold everything and talk and stuff, but it's pretty easy to stitch. It does have a little bit of confetti, but I just work the bigger parts, and you know, if I have that color, it's over here too, you know. It all works out in the end. No biggie. Alright, guys. Well, thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.